All right, Coach. What are some thoughts that come to mind when you think about the athletes at school today? Has anything changed about the athletes since you first started at Kinston?
Well, probably the biggest change that I know is a little more spoiled than they used to be. But they're still the same type of kids. You got to work with them all the time, work with them a little harder. I don't know if they're harder to discipline, but they're spoiled a lot more. So you have to pamper them as well as kick them. So you can't just kick them, you got to pamper them a little bit and hug their necks every now and then and encourage them a lot more.
What was your favorite part of being the athletic director?
I'd say probably connected with the students. You want to see them do well. I don't care whether it's in athletics or whether it's in the schoolwork. Number one thing is schoolwork. And they've gone on and finished here and finished in high school. And believe it or not, I'm watching some of the kids come back to school and go now. So probably being with the students and being around the students. And if I could have recorded everything I've heard from them, we probably could make $1 million.
Okay. Who was your most talented football player or most talented team? What made them stand out from all the rest?
That's a tough question. That's a tough question. Probably when I came here, I'd have to label the 6th grade, which developed into probably the best class and the best athletes that were ever here as a group. They got along well. They didn't fuss with each other. They hung around together when they were playing sports. They hung around together when school was out on the weekends. They were just a good group of youngsters to coach and be around.
Not only did you coach boys sports, but as an AD, you are associated with girls sports as well. What is your favorite girls sport and why?
Well, probably the favorite boys sports is baseball, so I'd say the favorite girls sports would be softball. Some of those girls can get out there and throw them just as good as the boys can anymore, and going to that fast pitch softball, that's a great improvement for softball. You see some good softball played nowadays.
What has changed about the girls' sports throughout the years?
Well, it goes back a long ways. At one particular time, boys couldn't even watch the girls play. The girls had to play outside. The girls couldn't dribble but 3 times. They couldn't run up and down both ends of the court. And now it's got where you've got 5 players playing just like the boys, and they play real fast and they're tough. I'd say girls' sports have been the biggest change to what they are now, and they're real good now, real good.
What was it like coaching your sons?
That was the tough one. That was a tough one because everybody always thought that the only reason the kid played was because he was your son. One person came to me one time when my boy was graduating and said, "Coach," said, "I want to compliment your boy." He said, "Because I used to say the only reason he played is because he was a coach's son. And now that he's graduating, I want to say the only reason he played because he knew what was going on and he was one of the better ball players." So that helped a lot.
Okay, thank you, Coach.